Hello everyone and welcome to today's office hour. We have CU, our expert engineer, with us today. Welcome, CU.
Hi, yeah. It's, I think it's the third time, right?
Yes,
Just
it's
remember.
yeah, it's good to have you here. And before diving into Q&A session, I'm excited to talk about some fantastic updates we have recently rolled out. They've already posted something in community, and also we have tutorials for those features in our YouTube channel. But first up, we have listened to your requests and now added the ability to include buttons in navigation headers. So now you can add icons and labels on both the left and right sides and the back area of the header, and using any icon from our 12 different packs. And these now you can trigger actions which you'll find in Interactions tab under Navigate mode. And we've also introduced a way to use blocks as bottom tab navigators. I think this is also exciting feature. I haven't implemented it by myself. It seems fantastic. And also our AI-powered code assistant is now available in the code editor for you to help write, fix, and improve your code efficiently. Of course, each plan comes with credits for this service, and you can always add your own OpenAI API key for unlimited use. And similarly, our AI image generator feature allows you to create images directly in the builder using DALL-E. This is also credit-based with the option to extend usage via your own API key, of course. And additionally, we've relocated all style props to the styles panel for better consistency and control. Some were located in configs panel for some of the components, but now you can reach all of the props from the styles section from the first tab. And lastly, we have limited time discount for our expert services. We're offering 25% of the first month of our silver plan, so don't miss out. And these are, I think, all of the updates, right? See you. Am I missing anyone?
No, I think you cover everything in the what news section. Yeah, you cover everything with it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Then we can continue with your questions. Are you ready, See you?
Yep.
Okay, let's first start with Manet's question, I guess. Manet is here. If you like Manet, you can introduce your question or...
Yeah, hi guys. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll be happy for it. I basically have three, and I have a like button. And when I like something, I want it to be shown in my favorite section. However, I don't know how to trigger an update. Updated if the page is refreshed. Is someone is share my screen, but it hasn't loaded.
Yeah.
Is this my Wi-Fi connection or yours?
No, no, I think yeah.
Then let me just quickly summarize your question. So we need to address Manny's question regarding the real-time updating of the favorites tab in her project. So when users interact with items in the collections tab by liking them, right? These liked items are expected to, appear in the another tab immediately.
Yeah, I'm back online, so I can share soon.
Okay, so you have.
I'm already have a look on that. I already have a look on that, and not facing that. It's update. It's real time. Yeah, maybe I can. Is it okay for me to share that project, Manu?
If you'd like, I can open it on my side, or is it easier for you if you open it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
we
okay
have
on my
read
side.
it.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you already provide the credential.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Well, basically what I mean is that if I like something in here, I need it to appear in my favorites, but it doesn't appear unless I leave the page and come back there. Now it should show. Normally it shows if I leave the page and come back. So I don't know why it hasn't updated. Well, this part normally works. If I leave the page and I come back, usually it shows. I don't know what happened here.
I see. Okay,
So
let
do
me
you need me
quickly.
to stop the screen?
Yeah, maybe I can quickly go through on that. Yeah, because I'm trying that before and it's not happened on my side. Let me share my entire
It would
screen.
never show in your favorites.
No, it showed correctly in the favorite.
Oh, I know what happened actually. Yeah, okay, I know what happened. It's my fault.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So I'm logged into the account you provide and go to the collection sections and
Yes.
Okay, so I'm already at some logs free now over here. Let me zoom it up so you can see it. So there's already free items, right? So this account already
Yes.
like free item. So if I press on this, it should be 4, right? So
Yes.
I try press on this item and it's, oh, weird. So only 3. So I think it's already refreshed. You can see it fetching the new data, but somehow I think, I'm not sure on the on your backend side is returned correctly or not. Never mind. Let me try like another one. See? So this time you can see it's number 5. I think, oh, so I think it's correct. Item received is 5 items.
So you mean each time that you click the heart button, it actually triggers the
Yep.
API
Yep, it's
fetch?
already correct. Yeah, you can see it's already 5 item over here, right? So if I press another item, it should be 6, right? So when I press on it, see, item received is 6. So let me jump on the favorite tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
So did you make changes there, or is it?
No, no, it, uh, no, I didn't change anything. I'm just do one step. Let me show you. So in the, I'm not sure, is it correct screen? Like collection number 2, right? The screen, right?
Yes, yes. Exactly
And
this.
I check we have some condition for favorite if this user already logged in, right? And we
All
show
right,
this tab.
right.
So what I'm doing is, where is it? So favorite, okay. So in the fetch API, I just do one step is when on data loaded, I'm just log to console, right? I'm just log the result out. So we can see the data already correct. So basically I'm unable to reproduce this.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. um,
Or maybe it's happened on the iOS preview, maybe. I tried currently what I'm checking is on the web preview.
yeah, would you mind doing the iOS just in case? Maybe.
Or maybe another account. I don't know. Uh, is it the same account that you provided for us? I mean, the same account credential?
Yes,
Interesting.
because it never works on my side, but I have never tested with web because I never need it.
Are you testing on web preview or mobile previews, Money?
Mobile preview.
It have one point that you need to coming from the sign flow until the home screen. Then you go to, no, never mind. Let me try with that account. What's your credential account? P2, right? P2 test.com. Okay. Oh, please sign in. Okay, let me make it smaller, 75%. Oh no, sorry.
No
Yeah.
worries.
To me. Fine.
Yeah.
While
So
it's
maybe,
loading, yeah.
so maybe on, I guess maybe just because on your browser and it's sending the data and it's, I think you can do the half refresh on your browser and you can double check because right now I'm already bring the data in the console so you can easily know it's correct or not, right?
Well, I'm really surprised it works on your side because I have tested like many times and on on device as well, and it never works. So I thought I actually need to trigger it somehow differently.
Okay, let me see. So go to collection tab. Okay, it's already show like item received is 6. Um,
Oh, it happens.
Jesus.
Bad luck today.
I think right now I can press on the home screen and maybe it doesn't need to log in again to the home screen. Oh really? And P2 test.com 12. Okay, please give me a chance to have a look on this. Okay, item received is 6. Let me scrolling down. So if I tap on something, it shows 7, then it's gonna be correct, right? So I tap on the heart icon. Huh, interesting. Nothing changed.
Actually, there is no action that would trigger the fetch action on favorites when I click on heart. So I don't know how to build that part.
Interesting. So look like this issue, it just only happened on the phones, not the web browser.
Apparently.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Maybe you can. Okay. Let me go back to the draft view. Maybe just check the collection to see what's going. So in this screen, we have the tab view. I think the simple way is you can do like the favorite. You don't using the fetch API anymore. In my opinion, with two way, like you can use the pawn interval, like it's refreshed with some seconds, like 5 seconds or maybe 2 seconds, but it's gonna be a little bit heavy. So what I recommend, maybe you should remove this one, and then maybe you can try create some screen variable. It's called like a favorite data, and when this screen is loaded, you just call that API and then set the favorite. Then what I'm thinking is on the index chain. So in the tab view, we have something called on the index chain right over here. So what you're gonna
All right.
do is when you change to tab number 3, you refresh that favorite. Then I think it's gonna work. Yeah.
Okay. And the tabs are counted 1, 2, 3 or 0, 1, 2?
0, 1, 2. I think it's 0, 1, 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to set
We
that
can
up.
try. Yeah, I think if you can print out, I think you already have some condition. Yeah, I think you can print out the index over here. Then, oh, something just
Well, I
went
was
wrong. Yeah, I
trying
think,
to do what you just mentioned. I just seemed complicated to me, so I have stopped.
yeah,
Can we demonstrate that? See you.
sure, sure. Let me try. There's a lot of things here. I don't want to mess up. uh,
Well,
Is it
in fact, we
no
okay to
worry.
set it up
And
on screen, Money?
no, it's no problem. I don't gonna mess up. Don't worry. What we call like favorites data, right? I'm just calling it favorite. I think it's array objects, in my opinions. Okay, so I don't want to mess up this existing favorite tab. So maybe we can duplicate it. Okay, we can duplicate it, and I close the old ones. I hide it. Okay, so we don't going to mess it up, right? So right here we have a lot of things like the list collections. Oh, we have the next previous answer. Maybe I should switch to the web view. So what I'm gonna do is I will make a view and I move this item out of the fetch, right? Okay, I move one by one. I move it down over here. Maybe it's through the arrow out soon. So what this API you're doing is you pass the user ID and the page favorite.
that's the page index so that it knows which page I'm on, because each tab has its own page. Like collections have their own page index and verified and favorites.
Okay, got it. So
It's just for the pagination.
Yeah, no problem. I will try to do a little bit quick. So I try to bring my user ID out for just for checking the data only. Okay, so what's your user ID? What did it show here? So on screen focus, what I'm gonna do is I call the API using the Zano API. What's the API? It's like favorite something, maybe favorites.
It would be links, favorites, sent to the front end. Yeah, that one. Just one. Yeah.
Okay. User ID, do the same, right? We just pass the user ID. We just pass the page. Maybe this one like result favorite. Okay. And just store it at the data. After this, I will set the variable. Okay, I will set the favorite to result of favorite. Right. Then in the list of collections, just set the data to be favorites. Okay. Right now I think I try to show this one instead of hide it. So hopefully it's work. Okay, wait.
You just need to be logged in for you to see anything, because it depends on user ID.
Yeah.
The API request.
I think it's already saved. I'm trying to tweak around instead of test entire flow. Let me try to console.log result favorite here. To see that we have that data. Okay, we have that data. So why this array is different? It just only have one item. Is this wrong API? Let me check again. So send favorites.
No, I think this happens because you're not logged in and you actually need to pass the user ID. So the data you see probably there's something wrong in my database. There must be one line where there is.
Okay. Let me try. Hardcut is to user ID 12. Maybe that's one is the correct one. Just try. 12 is not. Okay, just keep that user ID. Okay, so it's the array items, right? So when we set the favorite, it's not result favorite, it result favorites dot items, right? So we will set it to result favorite dot item.
Oh.
Okay, so good. So that's a theory, right? So what happened is on the index change, we want to do some things. So maybe we put another if, like if the new index is it equal to 2, I'm not sure. Just put it random here. Maybe try to work it out. Focus on tab favorites, right? So if this print out the result, then we try to call the API and refresh exactly this place, right? So let me try favorite. Okay, we have this long, so look like it's already correct. Yeah. Yep. So I think you can do the rest. Yeah, just do the same. Call the API, set the favorite again, then this maybe work. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, then I had a tiny different question. So on the collections tab, if you try to change the select your season part, yeah, on the UX. Oh, well, it's different on the Apple UI, but I'm wondering if there is a way to shut down the. I'm sorry, could you please switch to Apple?
So you're asking for closing the native picker dialog.
Yes, thank you, Reneza.
Yes. Right?
It's just when you make a choice, is there a way to shut it automatically? Something I have missed.
It is unable to do that because coming from the native one and it's the iOS behavior. On Android, it's also show the native one, so maybe that styling a little bit different. So and behavior is the same. Yeah. So maybe if you doesn't want, you can try to using the drop down.
Okay, no, it's fine. I was just wondering if there is a simple way that I have missed because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Because you see, it takes 2 clicks when it could take just one.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's not very important. Okay, thank you guys. Amazing as usual.
Thank you. I think you have another question regarding modifying the background color of the drop-down dialog of picker component.
Yes, it was a bit related, but apparently you can't do that either, I guess.
Now, if it's drop-down, I think you can do it using picker item. See you.
She already add this one. I'm not remember that styling background. Maybe just apply for the drop down, but the native is. I'm not sure it's work for native. I don't think it's work for native. Yeah.
Okay, but you have the option for it using if you use drop-down mode, of course.
I think you can try the property. I'm not 100% sure, but you can try this prop. Then we can know that this value is work for drop down or native. Yeah. We have this selected background and selected text color right here.
Okay, I'll try playing with this, and if I can't figure out, I'll ask next week. Thank you.
Thanks. Hope this helps.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Monet.
Oh, cool.
We have another question. I think, yeah, a user published their app as PWA, but they are just encountering limitations with the viewing mode available. So the user is specifically looking to preview the app in a desktop mode in PWA. I think we have that option, the prop in project settings, right, Siu? Can you show us in the project settings?
Yep, sure. Where's my screen? Oh, and I want to show this one. Maybe try this one. So in the settings,
Yeah, in
web PWA. Yep.
Yeah, we have this show PWA wrapper option. If you disable this, then if you set it as false, then you will get a desktop view like a website. So that's pretty simple and straightforward, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
That's the answer. And let's move on to another question. We have, I'm not sure if he's here, but we have a user facing pretty technical challenge. Okay, I think he's here.
Oh, cool.
I think you can explain your question by yourself. So
Cool.
I will myself.
So hi, yeah, this is Bronra. I'm trying to integrate Daily, which is a video reader, and it comes up with a client-side error when you put the HTML code in, but I just put it into one of my web pages as a HTML component, and it opens up perfectly. So I can share my screen if that help, or I gave you credentials for mine.
Yep, sure.
All right, let me see. This one, share. And let me just go back to the, so when I click here, which is the link, that's the error that I get.
Mm.
And I've put it in as a HTML block or code in there. And as I said, what's supposed to happen is I can put it into a browser and it works fine.
I see. Can you help me expand the module tree structure on the left? So, yeah. Oh no. I mean the component structure. I mean below the modules.
Yeah, I'm not on the right screen.
Okay.
No, it's not that one. It's this one. Hang on.
Yeah, I see.
And sometimes it doesn't show the screen that I want to be on in the components. Why is it showing? You know what I mean? That I'm on the screen on the left-hand side, but it doesn't show the screen on the right-hand side.
So it's not updating, you say?
Yeah. Like I'll click on one of these other screens, but it doesn't update in the middle. I have to click off and click on using these. But if I have a look and said I am a newbie, I even put this into ChatGPT to make the code better. But it's a pre-built by Daily, and I said it just comes up with this error message all the time. Oh, see?
The updating issue must be a browser cache issue, I guess, most of the time.
Okay.
Browser cache. Although in such cases, we recommend you to perform hard refresh, or you can just try, you know, in incognito mode. And if that continues, you can let us know so that we can check it in your project.
Okay.
Yeah, it's complicated because sometimes maybe some app it have some logic is redirect you to this tab or maybe this screen.
Okay.
So maybe it's automatic trigger on that. Okay, I think I got your. Okay, let's jump back to your question. I think I can roughly answer that. Just curious why we're not using the web view and you want to using the HTML view.
I am in web view. Should I be putting it in some other way?
Yeah, because based on what you said, like you try put it in the web view and it's work, right?
No,
I mean,
I put it in another web. It's not working at all inside Draftbit.
okay. Oh, I see. So it's not working at all, even HTML or web view or anything, right?
Correct. But if I dump it into a HTML, like I've got a website that I use lead pages for, and I just dumped a HTML block in there on a web page, and it worked first time.
Okay, interesting. Can you share the link in the chat? Is it okay that so I can have a look on that
Yep,
right
I'll
now?
do that. The other thing that's more important is my Outseta link question of it not creating the user in the database. And I can't create any endpoints in my database, sorry, in Draftbit. I can create them in Xano, and I then try and create the endpoints in Draftbit, and none of them come up with being data. You know, so I go in here and I try and create a new endpoint. I can use one of these that I've already created, and I tried to get, I've created a couple with logging into Outseta, and I went through the training that Xano did, and when I use their link that creates the connection, I get a new person added to the database. But when I use this one, it doesn't add the person to the database. And I need to be bringing over, obviously, the subscription that they're buying so that I know what access rights they've got and stuff like that. So even if I go and try and do a new here and I go product, which is one that works, I keep on getting this. So what error is that referring to?
Okay, wait. So about the Outseta authentication is also your project also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, can we solve one by one? Then we can. Yep. So which one do you want me to recommend you first? I mean, the web view or the Outseta?
Well, I can't log anybody in because I need to sign up using Outseta. So that would be the first one.
Okay. Can you share more insight about that? Because I'm already checked your Xano credential.
Yeah.
I'm not fully understand the flow of your building. That's why I try to understand so I can recommend more. Can I quickly share my screen?
Sure.
Oh, but it's share your Xano page. Is it okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Let me quickly share that so then you can ask you pretty clear. Can you see my screen?
Let me.
Yep.
Yeah, so based on what I checked, I saw like you have two API authentication. One is Outseta and one is, I think just only out. Yeah, but in your project, based on what your message is asking is you not, I mean, the user is not created, right? When you trigger this one.
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know exactly the flow on the front end, but this API is just sending the token and then generate the authentication token only,
Right.
right? With this code is, oh, this code will also do some magic to check the user data, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Request history.
So when you go through the documentation with Xano
Mhm.
and connecting with Outseta, they create a sign, or they have a sign up form from Outseta, and you run that using your URL, and it creates a record in the database. But when I use the form for my URL, it doesn't add it to the database. And so therefore I can't bring it across into Draftbit.
Okay. I think I saw some requests before. Oh man. I think you already run this API and you already have the token somehow, right?
Correct.
Can you give me that token? I mean, when we have the token, then we can check exactly the flow, because if you already have the token, then the problem may be when flying the data over here, something going wrong. I mean, this function.
I don't.
I think I saw that.
I don't have any Outseta tokens. That's the problem, because when you create, I'd have to use their, I'll have to get it for you. Probably it's easier if I do a Loom for you and send it through, and I can give you the tokens then.
Yep.
Okay.
User with extra. Okay, let me check. So probably if you have the token, okay, maybe I can recommend to you so you can investigate yourself when you're testing. Okay. So probably when you have the token, you can press the run over here, and then you can pass your token over here. Okay.
Oh, I've done all of that and that works. But when you don't have the token, what's supposed to happen is when you run the sign up is supposed to create the user and get the user from Outseta. Because you buy a product, you buy a membership, and then it creates the event. So if I go on to, let me see. If I go onto my sign up page and it's login and sign up.
Yeah.
And I say sign up, I buy a product. I'll just buy a free one.
Maybe you can show us in your screen.
Sorry.
Yep.
My mistake. And if I sign up now,
okay, looking at screen.
it sends me an email. And so I need to go in. What was happening before, that then created a user in Outseta. And so it didn't create one in the other, in Xano until I finished the registration.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm just going in. But, and that's what, sorry, I don't want to take up everybody's time, but
that's fine. We just.
I think I just roughly understand that. Can you point me which screen that is the form that you just input, so I can have a look on that. I think it's not this login sign up screen, right?
The screen that I'm on is, if you go into it goes into pricing, which is
Okay,
the link, which is the HTML. So that's the link that I put in, which comes straight from Outseta.
pricing. Okay.
And so you choose one of those, and so then it
So yeah, because we didn't know the step before that you show the message success. I mean, how you landing on the screen, like to input that form. So is it the HTML view?
yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
And so when I've just had to do this on my phone because my screen is not working with regards to my Outlook account. So I've just finished it off, and it says, give me a password. And then what's supposed to happen is in Xano, I should refresh my database, and it should have given me a user in here with the Outseta credentials, but it's not.
So the problem is it's not create a user on Outseta or not create a user on Xano.
Xano, because if I go into Outseta here, it's created the user in Outseta.
Okay, so it's because it's a web view, so it's not return any data back to have you can trigger to Xano, right? Is it correct?
Yeah, but as I said, there is a form that
Web view form, right?
Yeah, that Xano provides as part of the tutorials, and that link works. I'll go away. And so here is my new record here. That's just was created. So it's been created here, but it's not going back.
We can't see yours. Are you showing us now Xeno account?
Oh, I'm sorry. I only select one thing. Beg your pardon. What am I doing?
I think right now, I think the main problem is we cannot visualize exactly the flow and exactly specific place you get stuck. So I can visualize that to support you well. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
I'm just trying to get back to your screen. I'm sorry. I can't get back to the web. Oh man, sorry.
You can stop sharing and then.
I'm trying to get back there. I can't get back to the share. Where are you? Oh, I don't know where I am now. Sorry, maybe you'll have to throw me out. I just can't.
I think I understand. Let me quickly share my screen.
Oh,
time is up. Hopefully I can help you something. Just quickly share. Can you see my screen?
I'm trying to get back there. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, I had too many tabs open and I couldn't find the screen you guys were on.
No problem. Hey, so based on what I'm thinking is from this section is the HTML view, right?
Yes.
And then when you press on it, it's the HTML view and do some action over here and over here and over here. Okay?
Yes.
And then when sign up, based on what you said, it's create a user on Outseta already, right?
Correct.
Okay. Interesting. After that, it show like, hey, it's great user success, then done, right?
It says, and you can click sign up because it doesn't matter, but it says you've got to verify your email address.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
do it through an email and it says okay, and that's when the record gets then sent back into Xano.
Okay. 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 Let me think. So maybe based on what I recommend is maybe if you say like Xano already provide a tutorial, maybe you can trust something like the callback, because just like when you create this success, maybe have some signal
Yeah.
to
All
let
right.
you know.
I'll ask them about that. And sorry, my last one, which is a real, obviously a big problem, is that I can't create any endpoints because I get that data error.
Oh, I think what you mean. I think
I
so
try and
you
pull
mean
something, and I can create one from the user table, but then I try to create one for any of the other tables like product, and it doesn't work.
I think you can skip because some API is require the authentication, so you cannot test it over here. So you can try to skip it, and
Oh,
then
okay. Is that my
yeah,
problem?
yeah, because some API is require the token or some specific header to make it
Or to
work.
be logged in?
Yep. So
Is that my
maybe you
problem?
can, yeah, you can try to skip over here. Um, yeah, so I think what I recommend is maybe you can Google about how to get the callback of this. I think maybe have like Outseta,
Well, no, it said
Xano
Xano
callback.
provides it, and they have a link, but it goes to their form, not the form that I need it to go to. So, all right, I will check out that.
Yeah, I think have a lot of things like used together. Yeah, a lot of question
Yeah, they
about
have
that.
a training, but I thought it was inside of Draftbit, but it's really it's the Xano issue, not your issue.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's just two-way. Maybe it's for some keyword for you to research or asking. One is the callback, like, hey, after success, have something returned back, so you can handle the rest, right? Or it has some webhook, like if you create a user, I mean, if you sign up the user successfully, it allow you to provide some webhook, and you can hook it back to your Xano backend.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
And
So I think
I'm just going to pop that link into the chat for you for this the daily. Now that I've found it. I'm going to pop this.
let me try.
Back.
Sign up.
And
Okay.
let me
Please
see.
click on the link to.
There we go.
What happened? What happened if I click on the link? I know. Let's see. Try copy. Confirm. Oh, it's asking for confirm token. Interesting. Set the password.
So yeah, in that email, I'll ask you to set the password. It creates that password in Outseta and then sends the info back into.
Okay, I think I got that one. So based on what I get, I think after the user set the password, it will return the callback, right?
Yes.
So let me show you. So based on the link I'm collect is like build Draftbit.share and accept token. I think this one is a token, right? So
Yes.
it will redirect to the app. So what I recommend here is you can use the deep link. I think we already have. So in the setting, you can set some scheme like this.
Yeah.
So it's for redirect to the app. I think you may be using like Facebook, Instagram, something. Sometimes you press on the link, it's redirect you to the app if you already installed the app. So that's the way that I think we can do, like, yeah, it's quite complex, but I can give you a roughly overview. So when the user confirm, I mean, when the user set the password, right? When the user
Yes.
landing on Outseta, and then they set the password, right? After they're done, we redirect to our application using URL scheme. For now, I think it's build Draftbit, but when the app is like released, it will something like what's your app name? Jobsy Coffee, like this. Okay.
Yeah.
And you will pass entire of this access token over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite complex. But when it's redirect to the app, you will use this Outseta token to do something. Okay, to do something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I mentioned about do something here is use that Outseta token to call on some Xano API, and then call to Outseta. Then we can know exactly which information of the user already signed up on Outseta, and then we use that information to clone it to our Xano user in the database.
And that's all the endpoints that are set up. All of those endpoints are already set up in Xano. It's just that front end link. And I think I know where I can get that from.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So I think you're pretty close already. I think.
Yeah. I can get it using the Xano link, but not my sign up page. And I want my sign up page. But so I just put in the chat the URL that's got the daily working.
Hmm. What? Oh, interesting.
So that's what's supposed to open up, and that's just straight HTML.
Cool.
But what you're saying is I should be putting it in a different way.
Yeah. I think it's not the HTML. I think it's maybe you have some wrong syntax there. Let me see. It has the div at the first element. Let me see what's it, the page that you mentioned about?
It's Jobs Cafe. The page that you need to be on.
Okay, let me try. Okay, never mind. Let me try with some tests of example projects. I put some HTML view. 3 minutes left. I do it quick. Don't worry.
So I just pasted in there.
Paste is work. Is that work? Oh, same error.
And that's exactly the same code as I pasted into the web document, like in lead pages, and it works first time.
Yeah, weird.
So I'm glad it works for you. So it's not a cache. I cleared the cache. I did all of that. I tried different browsers, but none of that worked. And this is sort of core to my application that I need to get to work.
Are we able to see the logs? See you?
No, it doesn't have any log. The client side can see the browser console for more information. I'm not sure it's coming from where. Oh, so maybe it's coming from this one. Maybe you can try on the phone. I'm not sure. Maybe it can work on the phone, but not the browser. Just guessing. And okay, I think we don't more time, but
It doesn't work on the browser. I tried it in the iOS view,
I see.
and I get the same message.
Another thing, maybe you can try some another dependency. Just recommend if you really stuck that, maybe you can try to install some package like another one like HTML view. Just play around, render HTML. I mean, this library maybe work.
I can do it as REST APIs.
Yeah, but I mean,
I've got to set it all up manually then. Whereas this is it's already done.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to just be a plug and play, but it's not playing.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, if this one like if you stuck in a day, this one doesn't work. Maybe you can try to search for like, hey, maybe it's happened on this 1 hour HTML. Let's see another one to see like, is it work? Then you don't need to be fancy, right? You just like the way I'm doing, install 2 new package, and then put that exactly HTML in, and then you can know exactly the result.
Well, I was using Didify that's on a React platform, and I dumped the code into a HTML div there, and it works. It's just not working in Draftbit. And this was one of the things why I'm changing platforms yet again. I used to have it in Bubble. Now I've moved to Draftbit because Didify had so many problems, and this is why I'm doing all of the hard bits first rather than the rest of the application, because that's just pulling data from the database and adding and normal CRUD stuff. This is the big stuff that is going to set my application apart.
I see.
So okay.
Yeah. Is it Bubble is facing this issue the same?
No,
I mean the same.
they have a plugin, so it's not the same. But Didify is another no-code platform, and you just put a HTML div in, and I dump this code in, and it works fine.
Interesting.
But I had another problem that the screen wouldn't refresh, so you can't get out of it. So it wasn't as smooth. But I can add rooms and whatever through straight REST APIs. But I said I was trying to get it down and dirty and up and quickly, rather than have to do all of the endpoints for all of the other stuff. So maybe I just have to spend some time learning how to do the other bit differently.
Yeah.
And if you have if you run into issues when you're trying to set it up using REST API, we can help you anytime. But I think we need to investigate this, right, Siu? With the link.
Yeah. Due to the short time, right? More time that I would expect that I can fully have a look on this. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Interesting. Yeah.
We will investigate it, and let's see what we can find to help you.
And maybe I'll do a Loom for you. And
yeah,
put
that
it
would
all in there so that and I'll put it in the intercom ticket so that it's easier for you to follow what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure, that would be great.
And thank you. I've only been using the platform for 2 days, so.
Whoa, it's so quick. Look like you're so quick.
Well, I've been doing this on Didify since August and haven't been able to launch, so I have to launch.
Yeah.
But it's a very steep learning curve for me. But I thank you for your help. I really want to get to the point of it making money so I can start working with you guys and take advantage of the silver plan and get that's what I want to do, but I've got to make it work first.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. We will do our best to help you as much as we can. So just feel free to share your Loom from intercom, and
I will do that. But I'll probably go back to bed now because it's 2
yeah.
a.m.
Okay.
I'm in Australia, so yeah.
Thanks.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much. You've helped a lot.
Thank you. Thank you
Thanks.
for joining. Bye bye.
Bye.
So I think that's the end of our session. See you.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you all of the insight you provided and for your answers for all of our questions. Thanks a lot.
It's too technical for.
It was very technical, but I really wonder why it didn't work in HTML view,
Yeah.
right?
But but this one is like the cool feature, I think. Yeah. Look like it should be really good. Like, oh man, it's 2 days more than me work at 6 months. Yeah.
She will share with us a Loom video, so that will help, I guess,
Mhm.
understand better, and we can take a look later.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, but when I have a chance, I think I try to spend like 15 minutes to have a look. Yeah. Hope we have something good new for her. Maybe, for some new expert projects, maybe.
Yeah. Let's finish this lesson. Session.
Oh, she told it's true, Rumeza. I'm just trying. She told it's true. Let me share my screen so you
What?
can see. Can you see my screen?
Oh yeah. I can see it.
This is the index HTML. I'm just passing in, right?
Okay.
And I try to open it. You can see this is my HTML. It's Word.
Yes.
Wow, it's a really cool plugin.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a live video call, but it's interact. It's super easy, you know. It's just like it's just oh man, how to quit that? I don't know, but but it's easy. It's just the index.html and then it's work. Oh, it's asking camera. Yeah, everything worked.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. So okay, let me have a look. If I have something cool, then maybe I will share forward to you.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
Yeah, lucky that I have time. Last week, oh man, if you ping me, I don't gonna see in your message. So you're lucky this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let me know if you find out anything.
Sure. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you again
Okay.
for joining.
See ya.
And see you. Bye bye.
See ya. Bye bye.